Hello everyone, welcome to Degrees and Beyond. I am Himesh Sonavne and this is our first session of our podcast series. Today we have a very special guest with us, Advocate Aditi Bains, a proud alumni of Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur. Ma'am has achieved something truly remarkable, 7 gold medals. Her journey through law school has been really inspiring and today she will be sharing her insights on academics, challenges and career planning. So let's dive into this conversation and learn from her experiences. So let's begin. Ma'am, my first question to you would be definitely on your achievements of 7 gold medals. So, graduating with 7 gold medals is actually really amazing. What kept you motivated throughout your journey, and how did you manage to achieve this?
एक्चुअली मुझे भी कभी पता नहीं था कि मुझे कभी 7 गोल्ड मेडल्स मिलेंगे। बस ऐसा सुना था कि एनएलएस बैंगलोर में किसी को 48 गोल्ड मेडल्स मिले, रिसेंटली एचएनएलयू में किसी को 18 गोल्ड मेडल्स मिले। बस मुझे पता था कि ऐसे गोल्ड मेडल्स मिलते हैं। तो बेसिकली द बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन बिहाइंड माई जर्नी वर ऑलवेज बीइंग माई पेरेंट्स. I have seen them struggle immensely, facing various hardships that were beyond my control. So there were unforeseen incidents that occurred, especially during my exams, end semester exams, and challenges were so overwhelming that words cannot truly capture them. मुझे सोचना पड़ता था कि मुझे अब मतलब एग्ज़ाम दूँ या फिर मैं घर जाऊँ, ऐसी भी प्रॉब्लम्स कभी कभी हुई. But through it all, one thought kept me going, that I wanted to give my parents a day when they could proudly see me succeed, a day that would make all their sacrifices worthwhile. So, interestingly, when I started my academic journey here at the National Law University Nagpur, I never imagined that I would receive so many medals. और किसी को कोई नहीं सोचता कि इतने medals किसी को मिलेंगे. However, I still remember the day when university's first convocation happened. When I got to know about the prestigious Hiralal Chudaman Patel Gold Medal, which is awarded to the student who is securing highest marks in the order of merit. So that moment sparked something within me. From there, that day onwards, I could think of nothing else. The dream of achieving that medal became my driving force, and accordingly, I molded my entire approach of studies around it. So that's it. The hard work, consistency, and a very deep sense of purpose guided me through this journey. And today, when I look back, I feel immensely grateful that I could witness this day where my efforts bore fruit and my parents could feel proud of me.
That's really amazing and motivating. Uh, Building on that, what study techniques helped you to master your subjects? And क्या आप सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन थे या फिर एक आपको ओकेशनल लास्ट मिनट पुश लगता था?
पहले तो क्या होता था कि सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन ही मैं रहने की कोशिश करती थी. I developed a disciplined study routine ensuring that I used to start preparing at least 15 days before every exam. So, पर ये होता था कि 15 दिन पहले भी शुरू कर देने के बाद भी लास्ट मिनट पे सब कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाता था. जैसे मतलब कि मील टाइमिंग्स, स्लीप टाइमिंग्स, सब कुछ डिस्टर्ब हो जाता था. और वन मोर थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू टेल, that I didn't just rely on class notes, though the class notes are Bible for any examination, but I used to read some extra by referring to some additional books from the library or making notes from the online materials. So what I always believed that some extra reading would give me an edge, and this approach truly helped me a lot. Actually, मतलब कि to be very honest, maintaining self-discipline while preparing for exams was quite challenging for me. जैसे अभी मैंने बताया कि मतलब स्लीप शेड्यूल पूरा डिस्टर्ब हो जाता था. पूरी मतलब कि मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि अगर रात भर नहीं पढ़ाई की तो नेक्स्ट डे क्या होगा. बिकॉज यहाँ पे एंड सेमेस्टर्स में छुट्टी नहीं मिलती थी एक भी दिन की. कंटिन्यूसली 5 दिन एग्जाम्स होती थी. तो व्हाट आई यूज टू थिंक कि अगर अभी सो गए तो कल लिखेंगे क्या आंसर शीट्स में. So basically my sleep schedule, meal timings and daily routine often got completely disrupted due to intense study sessions. So balancing this with the last minute push was never easy. However, I firmly believe that during the final days before an exam or on the day of exam before your exam start, the focus should be solely on revision. No matter how much we study beforehand, revisiting concepts multiple times helps to reinforce our understanding and ensure better retention.
ओके, तो आपने अभी रिवीजन के बारे में बोला, तो आप कैसे स्पेसिफिक रिवीजन टेक्निक्स यूज़ करते थे?
स्पेसिफिक रिवीजन टेक्निक्स मतलब बार बार पढ़ो, यही मुझे हेल्प करता था. जैसे रात में पढ़ के मतलब पूरा पढ़ के सो गए और उसके बाद नेक्स्ट डे एग्जाम से पहले वापस उठ के फिर से रिवाइज करो. तो रिवाइज मतलब सी इट कम्प्लीटली डिपेंड अपॉन द हाउ द व्हाट इज द कैपेसिटी ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट. सी समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि किसी का कम्प्लीटली पढ़ के हो चुका है, वो सिर्फ रिवाइज करता है. किसी के साथ ये होता है कि वो फर्स्ट टाइम ही एग्जाम से पहले पढ़ रहा है. तो बोथ आर ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ इश्यूज. सो व्हाट आई बिलीव इज कि एग्जाम से पहले कम्प्लीटली तुम्हारा एटलीस्ट एक बार पढ़ के तो हो जाना चाहिए सिलेबस पूरा, और उसके बाद बिफोर एग्जाम्स यू जस्ट रिवाइज एंड रिवाइज.
ओके, आप ऐसे कौन से स्पेसिफिक रिसोर्सेज है जो आप यूज़ करते थे या आपको जो हेल्प करते थे? कोई स्पेसिफिक रिसोर्स आप यूज़ करते थे?
Specific resource means, for example, live log for the recent developments.
Okay.
And our examination pattern in NLU Nagpur is basically application based.
Yes.
So I used to think that to find out some recent judicial pronouncements would help me or would give me an edge in my answer sheet so that I would score better. तो एक लाइव लॉ हो गया, फिर SCC ऑनलाइन, और भी फिर मतलब जितने भी डेटाबेसेस लाइब्रेरी प्रोवाइड करती है, तो आई यूज टू स्टडी फ्रॉम दोज रिसोर्सेज.
आपने बोला कि स्लीप शेड्यूल के बारे में आपने मेंशन करा कि स्लीप शेड्यूल बहुत ही डिस्टर्ब हो गया था, ईटिंग हैबिट्स भी डिस्टर्ब हो जाती है, तो ये चैलेंजेस तो पूरे 5 साल रहते ही है. आपको क्या ऐसे स्पेसिफिक चैलेंजेस थे जो आपने फेस करे इन 5 सालों में, और आपने क्या स्ट्रैटेजीज मतलब किस तरह से कोप अप करा उन चैलेंजेस के साथ?
ओके, तो चैलेंजेस तो मतलब सी चैलेंजेस आर बेसिकली सब्जेक्टिव. डिपेंड करता है कि मतलब किसको कौन सी फील्ड में जाना है. तो बेसिकली लॉ स्कूल इज एन इंटेंस एंड डिमांडिंग जर्नी वेयर बैलेंसिंग मल्टीपल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज ऑफन फेल्ट ओवरवेलमिंग. Managing with the academic projects, preparing for the vivas, or keeping up with the routine studies for exams was already challenging. But for me, I alongside this was also preparing for the judiciary, as I had started preparing way back from my final year. So juggling with these commitments require immense discipline. अब यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि सब लोगों को मूड कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशन्स, पार्लियामेंट्री डिबेट्स और भी मतलब पेपर प्रेजेंटेशंस, कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, वहाँ पे मतलब सब कुछ मैनेज करना होता है. तो दे स्ट्रगल अलॉट विद देयर एकेडमिक कमिटमेंट्स एंड एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज. सो दिस मे बी द बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस फॉर देम. मेरे साथ तो ये था कि थर्ड ईयर से मतलब मैंने मूड कोर्ट्स वगैरह तो किए हैं, बट बहुत ही नॉर्मल से, just for the sake of participation and for the experience how the mood courts are, इसीलिए मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया था. और उसके बाद मतलब थर्ड ईयर के बाद से मतलब मैं जुडिशरी की तैयारी में लग गई थी, तो इतना कुछ पार्टिसिपेशन वगैरह किया नहीं. तो जो भी यहाँ पे जितने भी लोग यहाँ से मतलब बाहर जाते हैं पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए और भी प्रेजेंटेशंस या वो सब, उन लोगों को बहुत दिक्कत होती है ये मैनेज करने में एकेडमिक करिकुलम और एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज. So, as I have mentioned that to overcome these challenges, I used to compromise with sleeps, and I used to compromise with holidays also, so that I could get plenty of time to manage everything. But here I would only say that the determination and consistency is the only way to overcome every hurdle and challenge.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. आपने कहा कि आप जुडिशरी की भी प्रिपरेशन कर रहे थे.
हाँ.
सो कब से आपने जुडिशरी, आपने कब सोचा कि मुझे जुडिशरी करनी है, और आप करियर एडवाइस कैसे करियर की प्लानिंग करें जो अभी फर्स्ट ईयर में है?
Over the time, my father encouraged me to pursue law and become an advocate. However, I made a firm decision to strive for the judiciary, and I am currently preparing it with the dedication to achieve this goal. I have, to be very honest, I have never considered a backup plan, nor do I intend to. My sole aspiration is to become a judge, and I am fully committed to this path. And for those who are still uncertain about their career direction, my advice would be to explore various opportunities, gain exposure, and discover what truly resonates with them. Like here, people get diverse internships opportunities. People get various opportunities to decide what suits to them for their career. Or people also get plenty of time to decide or determine what they would choose for their future. And on the other hand, for those who are clear about their aspirations, I would advise that start early, remain focused, and give your absolute best with determination and dedication.
ओके जो हमारी ऑडियंस है जो अभी फर्स्ट ईयर में है और जिन्हें जुडिशरी के लिए प्रिपेयर करना है
हाँ.
सो व्हाट एडवाइस यू वुड लाइक टू गिव
If they are fully committed for judiciary from the very first year, I would just advise them to go for some coaching or start reading bare acts, as bare acts are always Bible for any judicial service examination. So if they are fully committed, they must start reading bare acts, or they should go through the syllabus. They should first of all decide which state they want to target for respective judiciaries, and later on, after going through the syllabus, they must mold themselves to read and to prepare accordingly for the specific judiciary.
सो रिफ्लेक्टिंग अपॉन योर 5 years जर्नी आप कैसे इस पूरे जर्नी को समराइज करोगे
तो मतलब 5 साल का जर्नी तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्ट्रगल वाला रहा है. My 5 year journey in law school has been immensely enriching. As I have also previously mentioned that the most commendable thing of this university is the faculty is exceptionally supportive and student centric. As we all know that faculty members are the cornerstone of any academic institution. At MNLU also, faculty is exceptionally supportive. Also, the university actively encourages students to engage in various extracurricular activities, including internships, moot court competitions, and numerous other opportunities. But what I think is, though it is ultimately up to the students, how the students pursue them diligently. But yes, overall my experience has been highly fulfilling and rewarding here.
So finally, if you could share one golden tip with our audience, what it would be?
See, the ultimate piece of advice I would offer to students is very subjective. However, from this platform, I urge each one of you to remain focused and cultivate the ability to dream with a purpose. While I may sound little bit conventional or orthodox, but it is a truth that I have personally witnessed. Many students, upon stepping out of their homes, become distracted and drawn towards various external influences. I think I don't need to specify external influences here. Those external influences, in my view, are not essential for shaping a successful career. So, in conclusion, I would emphasize the importance of determination, dedication, and unwavering consistency in your pursuits. For it is through these virtues that you all will make your parents truly proud one day.
That was truly insightful, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your challenges, and your valuable advice with us. आई होप कि जो ऑडियंस हमें देख रही है ये काफ़ी मोटिवेटिंग कॉन्वर्सेशन रही है, तो आपको बहुत कुछ इसमें से सीखने को मिलेगा. और ऐसे ही अच्छे पॉडकास्ट के लिए स्टे ट्यून्ड.